Now, she was once voted the most popular star in Britain and made her name in films including Pollyanna, The Parent Trap and Whistle Down the Wind. More than 50 years after she first appeared on cinema screens, Hayley Mills is still working and is currently appearing on stage in Oxford in the play Ladies in Lavender. Hayley came in earlier and I asked her if she could ever remember a time that acting wasn't part of her life.
Well, no, not really. I don't. I started so young, and even when I was at school, I was, clumping around on the stage, school plays, always playing the ragamuffin, never the prima ballerina, unfortunately.
And of course, your dad was the actor John Mills and your mum was a playwright. I've got a picture of you and your mum and dad together that we can see.
Yes.
So that must have been a big influence on your life as a child.
Yes, of course it was. It was a part of my sort of existence, going to the studios and watching my father working. And, Mum was always upstairs banging away on a typewriter. So.
You won a BAFTA for Most Promising Newcomer for Tiger Bay. You were only 12 when you made that film, and we got pictures of you at the premiere of that with your dad, who was also in the film. What was it like working with him?
Well, it just made it feel like the most natural thing in the world, and he was very professional and great fun. It just made it easy, I think all the kind of anxiety or fear that might have been was just dispelled. And of course I had a wonderful director who understood children, so it was a very, very, very lucky beginning.
Pollyanna was the film that made you a really big star over here and in the United States, and you were given a special Oscar for it in 1960, but you didn't go to the ceremony, did you?
No, I was in my boarding school. No, my parents, it was a bit of a bone of contention there. They actually didn't mention it, and I didn't go and pick it up. They thought it was better to stay at school and carry on with, my maths exams.
Because if you'd gone that year, you would have met Elizabeth Taylor, Spencer Tracy, Shirley MacLaine was there.
I know, tell me about it. And I think Annette Funicello collected the award for me, and it was presented by Shirley Temple. So it would have been... But there we are, that's
You can't turn back time. No. You appeared in several films for Walt Disney, and we got a picture of you with the man himself, Walt Disney. Yes. What was he like?
He was an absolute darling. He had tremendous charm, he was very warm, and he could be very funny. When he was younger, he certainly could have been an actor. He was wonderful to me and to my family, and how fortunate to start a career under the aegis of such a man and such a studio.
Yeah, and you've had such a great career because you've been busy for most of your working life, haven't you? You were in Wild at Heart on TV not too long ago, and now you're on stage in Ladies in Lavender.
Yes, and Ladies in Lavender. And,
with Belinda Lang, who was in 2.4 Children.
Yes, Belinda Lang is absolutely brilliant. I feel I've known her all my life. Robert Duncan.
Yeah, who was Gus in Drop the Dead Donkey.
Exactly.
So very briefly, what's the story?
Oh,
in a nutshell.
In a nutshell. After a great storm, this young man is swept up onto the beach below the house that is owned by these two maiden ladies. And they bring him in and nurse him back to health. And part I play, Ursula, falls in love with him. And she's never been in love before in her life. But she's, a bit over the hill. But it's a beautifully written story. It's very funny and very poignant and very profound.
Well, you're in Oxford tonight and tomorrow, then you're off to Malvern and Bath, so
yes.
We wish you well with the rest of the tour, and it's been such a joy talking to you.
Thank you.
Hayley.
Lovely to talk to you too. Bless you.